Right now, it's really exciting. So the Cambodia Phnom Penh Mission covers Cambodia and also the nation of Vietnam. So missionaries entered Cambodia just over 20 years ago, but since then they've baptized a lot of people. There are now 12,000 members of the church there. There are now over 3,000 active members in Cambodia. There are now 2 stakes. As of this May or June, they made 2 stakes, the Phnom Penh North Stake and the Phnom Penh South Stake. So for the first time, there are now high priests in Cambodia, and they're organized wards, and it's absolutely wonderful. It shows that the church is currently rapidly maturing there. While just a few years ago, there were elders who were serving as branch presidents, and now all of the local leadership is local. While you could still, if you go to the provinces, you could still see the church is a bit less mature, while the missionaries are still helping out with the branch, trying to make sure that they're not doing anything crazy, still worrying about most of the activities, or maybe even the different branch activities aren't even happening. So there are a lot of different problems, like the branch presidents or even the district presidents will ask the missionaries to help out with things, and often the missionaries will have to translate for the senior couple in leadership trainings. But I think the church in Phnom Penh, the capital city of Cambodia, has improved, where they're no longer worried about the mission. It's completely independent of the mission by this point. So it's really exciting. So the mission includes 2 languages, Khmer, or also known as Cambodian, and Vietnamese. Vietnam, as of about 2 or 3 years ago, allowed missionaries to enter that country. So now everyone who is ethnically or part ethnically Vietnamese is able to serve in Vietnam. There are now 3 branches there established. So actually the church over the last couple of years has had a lot of baptisms in that country. So if you were called to this mission speaking Vietnamese and you're ethnically Vietnamese, you should probably be pretty excited about that. But there are also Vietnamese speaking missionaries in Cambodia, but typically over the last few years it's been a little bit rougher there because there's been a lot of racism against Vietnamese people in Cambodia. The mission has, I believe as of this week, 150 missionaries. It's grown a lot. When I first started, there were maybe 90 or 95. And a few years before that, there were maybe only 60. So it's gone from a small mission to a normal-sized mission. And that's pretty exciting. And also, before there were just 4 other provinces in Cambodia open to missionary work. But this week, they added 2 more. They're called Pre Vang and Pol Sat. So I'm super excited that the church is starting to expand into new places in Cambodia. There are more missionaries coming there, and they're being sent to new places, and they're going to establish the church in these wonderful new places, and more of the Cambodian people will be able to hear about the message of the restored gospel.